this indictment?
Well, I mean, I think it's a real problem for him. It lays out what they believe is a pattern of illegal activity, all in the names and the furtherance of the Combs enterprise. I think it lacks some details, but we have, because this is an ongoing investigation and because it's sort of been in the public sphere for a while, we have more details than we normally would. They've laid out a pattern of conspiracy and racketeering that they've charged him with. But part of that is obviously that one of the victims is his ex-girlfriend Kathy, who filed this major lawsuit last year in November against him. But we kind of have the details from that lawsuit as well, so we can kind of insert those as really the jump off point to how we got here now today. But he's got some real legal challenges ahead of him. Absolutely.
Talking about the indictment really quick before we go into the timeline, I was kind of surprised at the length of it. It's only about 14 pages. There's only 3 charges. And as you said, there's not that much information in it. So is it possible that the feds are going to add more, or what would that look like?
It could be, but the fact that there's racketeering involved, I mean, what racketeering essentially is that the federal government thinks that they can prove that he broke two specific laws in this sort of group of 35 that make up these kind of racketeering eligible charges. And so if they can get over that hurdle, even though there are only 3 counts, and I was surprised too that it wasn't a lengthier indictment with a lot more detail in it, the counts that are there are enough to put him in jail for a long time. And we can't gloss over the fact that there were a couple defaced AR-15s there. There was an unknown amount of narcotics there, including meth and other prescription drugs that were illegally obtained, allegedly. And so I